Hi everybody, welcome to Khong Driving, and today we are down somewhere in Kuala Lumpur at the launch of the BMW M135i xDrive. Okay, we are in a room where there are a lot of people, and therefore with the new social distancing you see me with a mask. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the beautiful red car that's before us. Okay, here's taking a closer look at the BMW M135i xDrive. Now, first off, this is the brand new platform, and of course the 1 Series is actually a front wheel drive platform, and what they have done for this one is it features xDrive, so therefore it's actually all-wheel drive. And why is it like this? This is because they have designated this car to be the competitor to another brand that's from Germany, and that one runs front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive drivetrain. So, well, the BMW people here were a little bit evasive, but okay, we all know what this car is targeted for. It's for the other brand with the 3 stars, and I can see from the looks of this car, it will give that other brand a run for its money. Okay, so from the front, you can see that it's got LED lights, and yes, they said LED lights all the way to the back. And you can see here, this is the BMW grille, but it looks different now. It's got different rendition in the center. The kidney is still there, and then down there they have a honeycomb kind of front spoiler. Not so many frills and trills as the other brand, but this one looks so tasteful. Okay, now moving down, you see huge 6-spot BMW competition brakes. Okay, this is from the M parts bin, you might say, and it runs. Okay, here's a German car running Bridgestone Potenzas, and these are 19-inch tires. They are 235/35 R19. Yes, very nice. And you can look at the discs. They are nice and huge and very, very thick. And those are the calipers you see on the M car. So this is a M car. Yeah, you can see here it's M. It's not M Sport, it's M car. And I have no idea what is the wheelbase, but it looks pretty good. This looks like it's maybe 2-point-something meters. I don't have the details because I haven't looked at the press kit, but let's take a quick look at the car. We'll give you the details later. Now, at the back, you see this is very, very BMW, and I must say, yes, thank you, BMW. You've done a very good job. It looks so much more refined than all those frills and trills and little wings that you find on the other brand. And okay, you got twin exhaust, and you can see at the back there, this is the M car, M135i, and that's what it is. So basically, this is the same chassis that is shared by the Mini and the BMW 1 Series, and this one has xDrive, which means you got all-wheel drive. And at the back, you have this very nice spoiler. Nowadays, the car makers are incorporating the rear spoilers into the bodywork. And what's good about this spoiler is, look at the rear seats here. The rear seats are here, and the rear spoiler is here. So that means the good thing about this is you won't be hit by the hot sun if you sit at the back of the car. Okay, can we have the bonnet open? Yeah, just pull it. Thank you. Okay, we're going to open the bonnet and have a look at the front end of the car and see what we get to see. Okay, we got to can't find it. Oh, this is just the lift up. Okay, yeah, this is the new BMW nomenclature. Forgot, there is no catch. You just, there's a double lid, and there's a reason for this, yeah? One here and one here. In fact, it's called a double latch, and that's for safety. Okay, so that is the engine here, the heart of the car. It's a 2-liter 4-cylinder, and what does it do? It gets you 306 PS and 450 Newton meters of torque. Yes, it is a turbocharged car, and you can see here the intake is up high here. There is more than one intake here. You can see here, this part here and this part here. That's the intake, and it goes into the air cleaner and then into the turbocharger, which looks to be at the end, at the back of the engine. And as I explained with other cars, having the turbocharger and exhaust at the back part of the car towards the firewall makes for better placement of the engine. You can place the engine much lower. Okay, as mentioned, it's a 2-liter turbocharged engine with 306 PS and 450 Newton meters of torque, and drive is to all 4 wheels through a 8-speed gearbox. Okay, and of course the drive is a part-time 4-wheel drive like most of the cars here. It will be 2-wheel drive most of the time, and when required the system will send drive to the rear. So this is very similar amongst all the cars in this category. And here's looking at the engine compartment. So you can see here from the side that the engine is mounted just ahead of the front wheels, so that keeps the weight nice and good, because BMW, as usual, try to keep the weight 50-50. And over here you can see here, wow, that looks like the chassis number, and this looks a very strong suspension top mount. And so also here you can see where they have strengthened the car by having a strut bar that goes across from one end to the other. So sorry guys, so the local strut bar makers cannot make an alternative to this. So all in all, the engine compartment looks very neat, and as usual, if you look down there, you can see that one, the black part, is just a plastic cover, and what they have done is they have reduced the metal. But of course the suspension is very strong here. Okay, as you can see from the strut towers, it is totally very thick and reinforced materials. Okay, it does look a bit compact, but everything is very well engineered and looks good. And here we go, let's go and look at the other stuff. Okay, so before we go on, just to let you know that this car will cost you 368,800, but without the SST, from now until the end of the year, you can pick this up for 355,646. And in case you're wondering about the competitor, which is the A35, this one costs 19K more than the Mercedes A35, but I must say that this one looks a lot better. Alright, so 0 to 100 is done in 4.8 seconds, and it has a top speed of 250 kilometers per hour. Now, the boot, let's have a look at the boot. Okay, so we're looking at the boot, and it opens with a normal touchpad, and this one gives you 318 liters of boot space, and inside here you find a 12-volt power plug, and of course your tie handles and what's at the bottom. So there is no spare tire. Yeah, this is the tradition of BMW, no spare tire. And this is where you have your toolkit and your tire inflator. Yes, and the first aid kit there. So as you can see, the rear seats will fold over, and there is a tonneau cover which lifts up with the boot. Okay, we're going to close the boot. It's all mechanical, and then we go to the rear seat. Okay, there are 2 color options here. You can have this in this color, which is red and black, and you can have all black. And so you can see this is like leather seats. I'm not sure if I like red, but it does certainly add some color to the interior. And let's sit inside the car, and yeah, okay, there is a little bit of space. Yeah, there's enough space. I would say this, in terms of size, is about the same as the other cars in this class. they don't go very far. The apple doesn't fall very far from the tree. And looking at the front seats, you have of course your door lock on the door, and then you have electrical seats for the driver with 2 memories. And wow, the front seats look very nice, and there's no headrests. They look like buckets, and of course this is meant to be a performance car. So this car is all about performance and what it looks like performance. And you have a steering that is adjustable for reach and rake, and of course here's the gear lever, and down there you have driving modes: Sport, Comfort and Eco Pro. And then you have your traction control off and your parking sensor, and the most important one here is the one with the word off and the A there. That's the auto start stop off, and I love it to have to be off because in Malaysian climate you need the aircon to be on. Then down here you see the control, the little thing that toggle that controls everything. You might call it a mouse pad or a mouse. And then of course back to the seat, you have this adjustable bit in the front. And okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go into the car and have a look. Okay, this is just a quick look, yeah. Okay, those are the pedals down there. You can see they're made of stainless steel with some rubber inserts. And we're going to get into the car, close the door, and see what it does to us. Okay, the key is actually here, and I saw it, so I'm going to try to find the button. Okay, so here we turn the button on. That's the switch on, and you will see the meter there. Okay, we have not stepped on the brake, so it won't start. And it says vehicle key not available or malfunctioning, but anyway. Okay, there's a key here, but I think it's the wrong key. It's not starting. Never mind. Here's a quick look at the interior. This is a sport steering, very nice and thick. And I'm going to open the door because it's very hot. And then you have your steering controls. And of course, this is the pedal shifters, yeah, like everything else. And this is the dashboard. And up here, this is soft feel. And there you go. So this piece here, it seems has ambient lighting on it, and that will, you can turn the lights on to suit your mood. Okay, so that's about it for the very quick look. We're not going to be able to drive the car, but here it is again. This is the BMW M135i xDrive. Again, 306 PS, 450 Newton meters. It will cost you 368,800 with the SST, but without SST it's now 355,646, and you have that until end of the year. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video. Until we meet again, bye bye.